my day 3 of my workout split, which is usually shoulders and some fast twitch speed movements for chest and bench. Did military press, which I think is like the core to shoulder development. It works every muscle in the shoulder, front, lateral, everything. It's one of the power movements. It says benches to chest and deads are to back, military presses to shoulders, and one of the easiest ways to increase your bench is to get a very strong, developed, well-rounded shoulder. I do see the military. I do it to the front. I used to do it to the rear, and even though I made sure that I wasn't going down past 90 degrees with my elbows, it's just more stress on the shoulder, a little bit more likely to get an injury. And also going to the front tends to use a little bit more chest also, so it kind of helps a little bit more geared at least towards the bench press. My rep range actually changes. Usually I will start off with heavier movements and lower reps, and then as I start breaking down each muscle, like say I start off with the military press, it's going to be a little bit lower reps, but then as I break it down to like front delts, lateral delts and stuff like that, it might be like a little bit higher rep range just to kind of isolate that muscle. I worked up to, I think, 365 for a double. It's usually a few days after my heavy chest day, which in this case was yesterday, but was able to knock out a couple reps with that. And I do it usually all the way down, touching my chest, and all the way up, blocking it out. I don't really ever do it from the back, but just basically making sure that you get all the way down, nice and solid, push all the way up, just full range of motion. With the lateral raises and the front raises, the form is most important. You can sit down and you can sling any 120 pounds up for a couple reps, but you're not going to get the gains that you would if you just like sat down and did like a strict curl. And it's the same with the front raises. A lot of times I'll actually do them on the incline bench face up, nice and strict front raises, which I mean it kills your shoulders and you can't hardly do like maybe like 30s, but it works so much better. Nothing impresses me more than to see somebody doing lighter weight with perfect form. You're not going to impress me at all if you're just slinging a bunch of crap up to the side. You're not going to get anything from it other than an ooh and an ah from somebody who doesn't know what they're looking at. A nice strict lateral raise will get more benefit than anything else for your lateral delts. That's part of your stability, as well as the rear delts, which I train rear delts every week, and it's usually after chest day. I try to make sure more of a prehab. It's like an injury preventer. It's like I said, that's your foundation, that's your stability. And if you start neglecting your pull movements over your push movements, you're you're not going to stay balanced and you will get hurt. And you're not going to get stronger if you're hurt. So as long as you can stay healthy and keep going hard with the power movements, you're going to get stronger. Shoulder health is so important. If you neglect them, you're going to get a shoulder injury. It's not a very easy and comfortable movement for your shoulders and your rotator cuffs. So making sure that all your delts and all your traps are completely developed is the most important thing for shoulder health. You will end up getting an injury if you don't train them. It's an awkward movement and it's not a natural movement. So to kind of counterbalance that, making sure your shoulders are strong enough to actually handle that movement is very important in staying healthy.